Hello, hope you're all having a great week. This is Matthew Perez, and this is my week 2 video presentation. In this presentation, I'll be discussing how Max Weber's theory of bureaucracy and Mary Parker Follett, the giving of orders, can both be applied to a modern workplace. I'll also be discussing Henry Fayol's 14 Principles of Management and how some of those principles still hold true today and how some of those principles may need to be revised. A German theorist named Max Weber wrote his Ideas of Bureaucracy in 1922, in which he described 6 characteristics of bureaucracy. 96 years later, we can still see how modern governments are implementing his ideas. For example, if we look at the Riverside County Sheriff's organizational chart that's listed on this slide, we can clearly see how Weber's principle of hierarchy is being used for the department. This can be seen by noticing the chain of command the Sheriff's Department has, and also how the roles of each commander are clearly defined. In contrast to Max Weber's theory of bureaucracy, another theorist named Mary Parker Follett developed a different approach to management and efficiency in the workplace. She believed by having a deeper relationship with staff members, that they would be able to provide better feedback and also work more efficient. And she believed this could be done by building up certain attitudes, then providing the release of these attitudes, and then ultimately augment the release response as it's being carried out. As we look into the modern workplace, I can see this being implemented in both the public sector and private sector jobs that I've had, where managers have tried to have a better relationship with the staff members by not only having an annual formal review, but just having an informal review with its members, or at least taking their members out to eat, to lunch, offering different incentives in the workplace, and just making it more creative ways to produce efficiency in the workplace and to have a better relationship in the workplace. A French theorist named Henry Fayol developed the 14 Principles of Management to better define the roles of a manager. Some of these theories still hold true today, and some of these may need to be revived. For example, number 1, division of labor, talks about how separating work into a specific task will increase productivity and help employees become an expertise in that task. This can still be seen today when employees are given a specific task, and their productivity will increase each day of completing that task, and they'll become experts in that task faster. For example, employees in retail are often assigned a specific department to work in. Their productivity and expertise will become faster versus an employee who has to work different departments daily, where their level of expertise and productivity will shift from department to department. And as we apply the 14 Principles of Management to today's modern workplace, we'll see how some of these may need to be revised. For example, number 4, unity of command, talks about how every employee should report to one supervisor. I would recommend updating this from unity of command to unity of leadership, where employees are still directed under a supervisor, but also encouraged to seek a mentor and to be cross-trained. This will help managers develop relationships with the employees and learn the characteristics on how each employee works under. And as we review the 14 Principles of Management, we'll still notice that they're being used in today's business models with a little bit of alterations. To recap, we now know that Max Weber bureaucracy is still used in modern government workplaces. Mary Parker Follett's holistic approach to management is still being used in both the public and private sector, and Henry Fayol's 14 Principles of Management are still relevant in today's workplace and maybe there's one or two that could be updated. Thank you for listening and have a great week.